Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Starry Tarot. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday. A wonderful Wednesday wherever you are in the world. Ah, that was an alliteration. Hope everyone is doing fabulous. Well, sorry, I wasn't completely prepared, I guess. I went live. But hello, everybody. Hello, Cat Goddess. Hope you're doing great today. Who else do we got? Hi, Tiana. Hey, Kristen. I hope you're doing great. And hello, Lorraine. Everyone should go subscribe to Lorraine. She's also a tarot reader. She's great. She goes live regularly and she is wonderful. She's a star. Thank you all for being here. Sorry, I'm not completely ready yet, as you can see. Please be a buddy. And be sure to, hi Shay Shay, of course you can go ahead and donate. All my donation information can be found right there at the top of the chat and the body of the video. Actually, I can type it all here. I've got a cool new bot moderator to help me out. There you go, Miss Shay Shay. Thank you so much. Yeah, happy Wednesday to everybody. I haven't been on for a couple of days. I've been really busy. I was super busy Monday, and I actually went out on Monday and had a great night with my buddy Steven. And then yesterday I just kind of took a breather and I slept a lot. Let's just put it that way. I think I needed a lot of sleep that I didn't know I needed. So hopefully I'm all caught up with that. Yeah, very exciting stuff. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing great. We can jump right on into here. I take donations for readings, but we also play games for the chance to win. We are through donations. Ooh, I'm a little concerned about the rate at which... Okay, there we go. And we just received a donation from Shay Shay. Thank you so much, Shay Shay, for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Yeah, Kristen, I went out with Steven and we went out to the goth club. It was fun. Well, first I went and visited him at work, and then he had the rest of the night off, so we went to the goth club that I used to go to all the time when I was 18. I used to go to this goth club every Monday night. And it's still going on, and it's still, a lot about it hasn't changed, but it was a lot of fun. We danced hella on the stage. We were silly. We had a good night. I think we both needed it. We needed to just dance it out. I don't know why this internet connection is wonky donkey. It's a little concerning for me. Hopefully you can, even if the video is choppy, oftentimes my audio will be smooth, so we can just roll with that. That'd be great. Shay Shay, thank you so much again for your donation. I appreciate you. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Oh, there she is. I've been putting off burning ancestor money, and today I felt led to finally. I want to know if one of them was nudging me or if it was just me. I've never heard of burning ancestor money. Is that like where you literally burn currency as like an offering to your ancestors, as like an ancestral offering? I think I actually know. I've heard of that like in East Asian cultures. When I say them, I mean one of the people I burn for. Yeah, like one of your ancestors that you're burning for. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Oh, oops. All right, Miss Kristen. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Sharonda led by one of her ancestral spirits to burn money for them today? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Sharonda led by one of her ancestral spirits to burn money for them today? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Sharonda led by one of her ancestral spirits to burn money for them today? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Sharonda led by one of her ancestral spirits to burn money for them today? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Sharonda led by one of her ancestral spirits to burn money for them today? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Sharonda led by one of her ancestral spirits to burn money for them today? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Sharonda led by one of her ancestral spirits to burn money for them today? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Sharonda led by one of her ancestral spirits to burn money for them today? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Sharonda led by one of her ancestral spirits to burn money for them today? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Yes, I do it for 7 people in particular as family. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Was Sharonda led by one of her ancestral spirits to burn money for them today? Let's see, Sharonda. And there's 7 in particular that you do this for. And this is an offering of blessings. Hi, Teresa. Welcome. Is this an offering to them? Because clearly you get it. They do like nice things. Not just angels, but even our ancestral guides. Anyone who's protecting us, they like an offering. And yeah, cold hard cash is definitely one. One's hard-earned money. One is a family friend. Okay. And is that the one that you think you felt might have compelled you to do this? We've got the 5 of Pentacles reversed, which is the loss of money. Interesting. Knight of Pentacles, which is working towards money. Page of Wands reversed. Like, I don't know if this is in an effort to bring you more money. 6 of Wands reversed and the Chariot. So there's 7 of them. Yeah, I definitely see. I do think that I think it was one of them who compelled you to move forward with this. That, yeah, to help them for their assistance. It's an energy exchange. Just, like I was saying, you worked hard for that money, and you literally are just letting it go to the elements, right? You're just getting some fire and setting a light to it, and that currency is, I believe that's technically illegal, but who cares? It is what it is important, and I think it's an important one that we need to acknowledge. That's a very pure and direct energy exchange, you know what I mean? And I always tell people as well, like, that's what the offering is all about when I say reach out to your ancestral spirits, reach out to your protectors, reach out to your angels. It's that energy exchange. And I always say, they want you to meet them, they need us to meet them halfway a lot of the times. And while they are protecting us, a lot of the times they do need us to, like, reach out to them or even be direct with them about what it is we may need from them. I do think it was one. I don't know who I did it early in the morning, and I normally wouldn't do it at 6 a.m. Yeah, no, it sounds like you were totally compelled by the spirit. Perhaps they may have come to you in a dream. Hi, Mystic Yahira. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't ask them for anything. I just want them to know they are not forgotten. Okay. Well, I'm letting you know that if you ever do need assistance, it's not even that they're not forgotten, but they want to help on the other side. If they, like, almost always they want to help. And the more direct you can be, if you do have something that you need help with, that they could be of assistance with. That's part of the message here, is that I think that it's an exchange. They need some of your energy so that they can recycle that and bring that forth to you and help you out. So you don't have to ask them for anything, but I think that's very wise because they want to help you. They want to help you out. And the more specific you can be with them, like I'm getting that message now, is that they're at the ready to help you with anything you need, anything you want. And the more energy that you exchange with them and the more that you, of course, let them know they're not forgotten, the more they're going to be watching you, taking care of you, and the more specific you can get with them. It's just like the law of attraction, like, you know, knowing exactly what you want and putting it out there in the universe. I'm not going to say it always, but you're wanting from the world. I don't, yeah. So you're free to do that. You don't have to. Yeah, they're totally at the ready to help you. This Knight of Pentacles, like anything you want, you got it. That's what they're here for. And they appreciate that you have that you've made this, that you haven't forgotten them, B, that you've made this financial exchange here. This energetic exchange means a lot to them. With asking for things. Yeah, you shouldn't have a problem with asking for things. Ask and you shall receive. The squeaky wheel always gets the oil, right? Yeah, I used to have a problem with asking for things, but it's really a matter of like ask and you shall receive, especially with your ancestral guides, your angels. The more, because they don't know what you want. They can try to read your mind, but it's easier if you tell them directly, like, hey, I've got this issue. Is there any way you could help me with it? Then they can hone in on that. They might even be helping you with it now. They might be seeing that you're going through it and helping you already. But the more direct you can be with them and the more forthright, I feel there's nothing out of line about that. There's nothing out of pocket about that. Like that's what they're there for. And when we pass away, that's what we're going to be around for, to help our progeny, those who we've left behind, and our family members. And it's just, it all goes around. It's all part of the big circle of life, in my opinion. I mean, who am I to know? I'm not like a priest or a minister or a rabbi, but these are just my beliefs. And yeah, I think you're doing great. You're on the right path there. Thank you so much for your donation, Shay, and I hope I brought you some clarity to your question. Thank you. And thank you very much. We just received a donation from Mystic Yahira. Thank you so much for your donation, love. Thank you so much, Mystic Yahira. I see you, I hear you, and I thank you. Would you like 2 5-card readings, or would you like 1 full reading? What is your desire, Yahira? One full, you got it. All right. And by the way, I forgot to mention it. Today we are using the good old-fashioned classic Aquarian tarot deck by David Palladini, published back in the 1970s. I think 1973, I want to say. 1970. Wow. This is a really beautiful deck. I love this deck. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, Shay. Yeah, you keep on doing what you're doing, and don't be afraid to ask away. That's what they're there for. Yahira, thank you again for your donation. Please go ahead and post that question. Thank you. Will Frankie go back to Rob after my cord cutting ceremony between Frankie and I? Okay, let's see. No, don't apologize at all. My question for you is what are Frankie and Rob's relationship? What's their relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony between her and Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony between her and Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting? They had a secret arrangement. Okay, cord cutting ceremony with Frankie. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie and Rob go back? Will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony between her and Frankie? Secret arrangement. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony between her and Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony with her and Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony with her and Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony with Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony with Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony with Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony with Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony with Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony with Frankie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Frankie go back to Rob after Yahira's cord cutting ceremony with Frankie? Rob was my friend and kind of told Frankie to not talk to me because Rob had secret feelings for him. So is he bisexual? You're a female, right, Yahira? And he actually was he a gay friend? Rob was your friend and kind of told Frankie to not talk to you because Rob had secret feelings for him. Okay, this sounds messy. What are their signs? What are all y'all's signs? Oops, 5 of Swords, 6 of Wands reversed, 4 of Cups, King of Swords reversed, the Tower, 4 of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands, the Emperor reversed, 2 of Cups, and Temperance. Yeah, there is some kind of. Here's what's going. I definitely feel the romantic energy here with this 2 of Cups, but I feel like he's gonna stay away, Yahira. I don't know if it's just a matter of him knowing that Rob's got some. I do feel like Rob's got some. Well, and to say though, to get you guys to stop talking, I feel like Rob's kind of a very divisive person here. But at the same time, I also feel like Frankie is quite easily influenced. But I feel like I do not feel like he's going to reunite with him in any way with this 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands reversed. I feel like this is not a hill that he is willing to die on here. He's a very tumultuous, intense person, this guy, Rob. He's a lot to handle. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like he's the Tower. He's the King of Swords reversed. He's a lot to handle, and although there is something kind of pulling Frankie towards Rob, I think he knows inherently that things just would go to hell. I don't know any better way of putting it. With the Tower, the 6 of Wands reversed, King of Swords reversed, I feel like he feels that there would be a lot of chaos if he were to actually go back to him. So there is a draw, there is a pull, but I feel like he's, at this time, being a rather smart fellow, Frankie, and perhaps it has something to do with this, I don't know why the cord cutting ritual would have to do with it. but maybe it does have something to do with it. But I feel like, yeah, he sees that it would just be a lot of chaos, and that he's not really, despite his attraction, I'm seeing it, this Queen of Wands, he doesn't, he fears this chaos. And I think he's happy, he's willing to sit this one out with this Four of Cups, and kind of call this one, see it as the loss that it is. I don't think he wants to be in any kind of relationship with him, with the Emperor reversed. He may have tried something. I feel like he's had some kind of taste of his energies, and he's just not really feeling them. Does that make sense? He's a lot to handle, and I also think that one of them has stronger feelings for the other one. And hello, Amber Dugan, welcome. I think that Rob has much stronger feelings for Frankie, and it's overwhelming. I did the cord cutting to protect myself from heartbreak. Yeah, I figured that's more what you would do a cord cutting ritual for. Hello, awesome, welcome. Would be to protect yourself from heartache, from future hurt. That makes perfect sense to me as to why someone would do a cord cutting ritual. Do you have, I understand why you would ask the question, like, do I need to be, is this something that's going to happen when I walk away, when I fully extract myself emotionally, spiritually? And no, I don't think it is. And I think that also, if they were to come together once you do this cord cutting ritual, I think it would be all chaos and doom with this King of Swords reversed, the Tower. If they were to go forward, I think it would be very short lasting. I think it would be very chaotic and tumultuous. Yeah, Rob's definitely trying to back in Frankie. Loki, I'll use the term obsessed. He's very much enamored with Frankie and trying to garner his attention, trying to garner his affection. And I just think that Frankie has seen enough of it, and has seen enough to be like, Caramba, I don't know. I don't think this would be wise for me to go forward. There'd be way too much drama. This person's way too much. Okay. Yeah, I definitely, but I mean, yeah, there's definitely attraction between the two of them. Hi, awesome. There is no free list, but we will be playing a game for the chance to win a free reading when we are all through with donations. So please stick around if that's something you are interested in. Thank you. Sweet hydration. Yeah, so I don't think it's anything that you need to be concerned about, Yahaira. I think that they're both a little difficult. I think I know there's a reason why you're doing this cord cutting ritual, to protect your heart. And I think part of the cord cutting ritual is really walking away and doing your best to not look back, right? Doing your best to stay in the present moment, and embrace all that there is within that. So that is what I'm seeing for you, Yahaira. Thank you so much for your donation. I hope I brought you some clarity today. Yeah, in short, if anything were, and I don't think it is, but if anything were to happen between them, if he was to go towards him, I think it would fizzle out just as quickly as it started. Not like that's I don't know if that's solace at all, but that is what I'm seeing. Okay. All right, so we are all through with donations at this time for the moment, so we can jump into a game for the chance to win a free mini reading, and anybody can play. Anybody is open to playing. What is it? Oh, deflecting, Lorraine. Immediately I knew what it meant. Yeah, when you tell someone something and they turn it around onto you, it's deflection. Is Sonel doing that to you, Lorraine? I'm trying. I need to stop checking his social media. Yeah, that I would start right there. Yeah, I would stop looking at those social medias, and I can't tell. I wish I could say stop caring, because that's what I want you to do. I just want you to not care. I want you to just remove yourself from the situation and move onwards and upwards, and bring new people into your sphere. But it's impossible to just turn off that button. But I do think that if there was like some kind of tonic where we just could weren't affected by things, that would be great, right? But I do really feel that this cord cutting ritual is going to help tremendously, Yahira. I think that's really the first step. In I think that once you've done it, I think you may just start to care less, um, and it won't matter. They can dig their own grave. It sounds like that's really what, if they do come together, that's what they're set up, is just disaster and chaos and doom. So I think you're going to do great, and I wish you all the best on this cord cutting ritual. Most certainly. All right. I told him, babe, please be comforting when I tell you certain things because something happened today that made me sad. His response was, don't be narcissistic. That's not narcissistic. That's just stating what you want out of a relationship. And then he told you not to gaslight him when you told him he was being cold. Yeah, he's just pulling words. He's pulling words out of a bag here. As like that's not narcissistic and that's not gaslighting. Like you very well could have pulled up the Webster's definitions of that and turned it around on its face. You could have just been like, nope, that's not the definition of narcissism. Bam, nope, that's not the definition of gaslighting. I didn't do either of those things. So, but no. But no, that's deflection, and I feel like he's just pulling words out of a hat here, like psychology terms. Yeah, as you should have. As you should have told him off. That's stupid. That's stupid. That's just stupid. That's a really stupid response, and it's ignorant. You were simply being very fair and stating something, a very basic need that you want from the connection. Can you please be more comforting when I tell you certain things? Not be dismissive, be there for me. That's not narcissistic. No, he's crazy. I mean, I don't know if he's crazy, but I wonder about that guy. I really do. Yeah, I feel like he's taking words that have been used again to describe him actually and his behaviors. Narcissist, gaslighting. What is a big thing that narcissists do? They gaslight. That's one of their main behaviors. So, I know he's done it to you. Yeah, you just said he gaslit you by saying all that jack and crazy, making me. Yeah, that's what he does. That's what and you're not the first person to have accused him of that. I know that you've accused him of that, as you should be, accusing him of and calling him out. But I don't think this is the first time. I think that he's been accused of this behavior before. And he knows the words, but he don't know what they mean. He hasn't even taken the time to learn what they mean. It's not good. He's a Pisces, right? Like I said, I've only dated one Pisces in my lifetime. It's crazy. It was crazy. That didn't last. It's probably one of my shortest relationships. Like, there's a reason I'm not married and I'm, like, older, like, in my late 30s. Like, I've been in a lot of serial monogamy relationships that lasted a long time. Some of my relationships, I had one relationship that lasted 5 years, almost 6. So, I've just been in very long-term relationships, often with the promise of marriage, which sucked, but yeah, I was in one short relationship with a Pisces, and he was cray cray. He wasn't smart enough to be a manipulator. He'd try. He was just a bastard. Found out later he cheated and all this ugly stuff. No, he can't take criticism. Is what it looks like. It's exactly what it looks like. Ew. No smile emojis. No, that's not cool. I'm so sorry you're going through that, Lorraine. They all cray cray. They all feeling too much, and they be men. I feel like one of my best friends is a Pisces. She's great. She's a woman. Pisces women. They are so different. I already know. We've already talked about the difference in genders with every sign, but I've never seen a more marked difference with any sign than Pisces when it comes to men and women. Like, the men are from another planet. When it comes to their signs, it's wild. Ugh. Anyway, let's jump right on into a game for the chance to win a free reading. I believe we're all caught up with donations. That's not true. I spoke too soon. We just received a donation from Fernando. Thank you so much, Fernando, for your donation. I appreciate you. How are you doing today on this lovely Wednesday? And you would like a 10-card reading. You got it, my friends. You got it. And thank you so much, Brian Oliver. We received a donation from Brian Oliver as well. Thank you very much, my. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Thank you so much, Fernando. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. It's good to see you too, Brian. Good to see you too, man. I went to a goth club on Monday. I went out dancing with my buddy. Went to a goth club, and it's a cool place. It's a cool venue. They have a lot of metal shows there. Made me think of you. Made me think of all the metalheads I know. And although it's funny, Corey Feldman's playing there tomorrow night. And he's demanding, I think he's demanding they build a tent outside of the venue because he thinks the green room is too small there or something. It's stupid. I don't even know. There's another goth night happening there that night. So I might head over. Not for Corey Feldman. I'm good on the Corey Feldman. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages that he needs to hear. Yeah, they played Hella Bauhaus. I went to 2 goth clubs actually on Monday. I went to a goth night at the bowling alley, and Hella Peter Murphy, Hella Bauhaus, love that. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. And just messengers and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. And those messengers and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. And those messengers and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. And those messengers and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. And those messengers and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. And those messengers and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. And those messengers and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear this time. And those messengers and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. And those messengers and spirit guides, please provide Fernando with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Thank you. Hi, Zarna, welcome. If you would like to ask a question, all my donation information can be found in the chat. We'll also be playing a game for the chance to win a free reading when we're through with donations, but we are currently on donations, which always take priority. Thank you. Of course, Lorraine. I'm always here to listen to you. Two of Pentacles reversed. You should have my cell phone number at this point, Lorraine. There's times when, like, you could totally reach out to me whenever you want. Reach out to me on Instagram. We should exchange more info. Two of Pentacles reversed. Hi, Lala. Just swinging through. Good to see you, Lala. King of Cups. The Lovers reversed. That's my card for today. Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. The World. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, and King of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Good stuff here, Fernando. Very good stuff here. You've got the whole world in your hands. You've got a lot, man. Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. There's a great opportunity for you that's going to show up soon on the horizon. I'm telling you. You just got to go forth and really take the bull by the horns. I believe we've gotten this message before from your guides, really pushing you to go out of your comfort zone, to believe more in yourself, to believe more in the world, in the potential connections you can have with it. But I see big money. I see big money. I see big money-making opportunities with this Page of Wands, with the Ace of Pentacles. We got the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. There's a big money-making opportunity. I just said take the bull by the horns. Look at this. They really want you to believe in yourself more and to see just what the world has to offer you. Really believe in yourself with this Ace of Cups, that there's a lot going on within you that you're not giving yourself, that you're not acknowledging within yourself with this Two of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Cups. There are they want you, I don't want to say to rediscover yourself, but there's definitely more about yourself that your guides want you to give yourself credit for. And I do believe that these are job/money-making opportunities, with them being within the Pentacle house here and Wands, going forth with things. But in that, I also see you making good new connections with others. I think I've heard, I swear I've given you this message before, but I'm seeing it again, that once you get started on this new journey, whatever this may be, whether it's I don't think it's a hobby, I think it's a job, I think it's, or some type of independent money-making opportunity. I feel like it's going to open up doors for you just in general, for everything, for fortifying new connections with others. balancing your own sense of identity and self-worth with this King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles. I do think this is going to be some kind of money-making venture. This is some kind of money-making venture that your guides really want you to move towards. They're saying that you have far more opportunities out there that you're not harnessing with the Lover's reverse, that you're not going towards. I feel like I've given you this message before. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it's really what I'm seeing. And it's coming out. If anything, it's coming in even stronger in this reading. Maybe I gave a similar reading. Now, I will often get messages from people's spirit guides and their ancestors, and they will often say things like, hey, you've got a lot of unused potential, or there are a lot of opportunities that you haven't tapped into. I think this one is financial. I do think it's a financial opportunity that they want you to harness. I think it's more than financial. I think it's like solid work and the identity that work can bring us, that a career can bring us. One that we are proud of, one that we feel deeply engaged with, one that we feel is serving us as much as we're serving it, that there's like an equal bind of give and take. That's what I feel like they really want you to find. Yeah, I feel like I don't feel like I said this message to someone else. I feel like this specific message I gave to you recently, and I feel like, well, do you feel like you've made any progress? Not to sound like have you done your homework? No, you take your time, man. But I feel like they don't want you to take your time. They want you to really get on this as quickly as possible, because opportunities aren't around forever. They're saying that right now you are a hot commodity. This is a good time for you to really invest in yourself, in your future, what lies ahead for you, because there's a lot of wonderful things. Lots of money, good connections with people, rebalanced sense of identity, a greater sense of agency in the direction in which you can take your life. Really asking and you shall receive. Visualizing deeply. How would you want, if your life could look like anything, if you could be doing anything with your life for your job, what would you be doing? Or if you have multiple ideas for things that you would like to be doing, write those down. But I feel like whatever you're doing right now as a job is not the path that it's just not the path that your guides want you on. They want you on to switch gears, to really, really change here and do a 360, because they're saying that there's no time but the present. And you could really, like right now, it's just a powerful time for you. What's your sign again, Fernando? Are you Sagittarius? I'm keeping your options open. Good. Yeah, and you've got them. You've got more than I think you have. I know you could find a better place, a place that's better suited for you. Like I don't know what you do. I don't know what you're interested in doing. I don't know, if you live in an area that has, more opportunities than others. I don't know specifically what the opportunity is, but I keep on getting messages that you've got a lot of good things on the horizon, and it's time to go forth with that Page of Wands and to harness all that strong court energy, that Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, right? Those are all very strong cards. Your Gemini, Capricorn rising, hardworking guy. So I bet you're a hard worker, and when you really focus on something, you can really achieve what you set out to do. And that's exactly what they're like, you can do it, man. Like, you can do it. You can, like, definitely this is a chance to really visualize and manifest. Visualize what you would really want in your life. and try to, you know, meditate on it and write it down, set it forth into the universe. And because the universe is like, dude, ask and you shall receive right now. The universe is at your feet. They're at your beck and call. They're saying, you anything you would like, we can do for you. Whatever you like, we can do for you, Fernando. So if you have a very solid idea of what they can do for you, even better. Don't be afraid to reach out to your own angels and ancestors too, Fernando. I was talking about this earlier. I had one client who burns money. She does money burning offerings for her ancestors and angels. I think that's definitely listening to her. I burn Palo Santos and incense, and I say prayers. I bless my space and clean the area energetically. But I also, you know, if I've got a special request, I will implore my angels. I will just straight up ask them, hey, I want this. Please bring this to me. Please guide me in the direction of what this is. Please set me on that path, essentially. So that is what I have for you. Thank you very much, Fernando, for your donation. I appreciate you as always, and I hope I brought you some clarity today. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record. I think that sometimes that can happen with some of our guides and our ancestors. They can sometimes sound a bit like a broken record, unfortunately, but it's only because they care about us and they want to see us fly and do the best that we can. Okay. Thank you once again, Fernando. Thank you. Brian Oliver, you're so welcome, Fernando, as always. You are very welcome, love. Brian Oliver, thank you so much for your donation. Brian made a $13 donation on SuperChat. Thank you very, very much, my friend. And Brian, your question was, what is the future of the rock band you're in? I'm not being nosy right now. I'm really sincerely not being nosy, but I'm deadly serious. Spirit is asking me what your band's name is. They want to get specific here. If you don't want to say, you can just say what the initial is of the band name if you don't want to say, but they want to get a little more specific for some reason. Than just rock band. I don't know why. I don't know why that would be the case. Do you play Rock Band, the video game? I don't know why they would be so specific. We can just use the initial if you want of the band. If you don't want to share, I totally get it. Coco is your band's name Coconut? Rogue Council. All right, Rogue Council. Got itchy nose for some reason. Okay. Deal with that. Sorry. One quick second. All right, and we are back. Thank you so much, Brian. Hi, Benita. Welcome, Benita. If you would like a reading, all my donation information can be found in the chat. Let me post real quick. And we will be playing a game for the chance to win a free reading when we're through with donations. Thank you. I don't play Guitar Hero or the Rock Band video games because those games suck. I was going to say, those games suck balls. I think they suck. I know some guitarists who have fun playing them, but I think it's silly when you're an actual guitarist. Like, why play a game like that when you can actually grab an instrument and make some music? Yeah. I mean, I get the idea. It's kind of like karaoke, I guess, but not even. I don't know. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How should I phrase this? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is the future of Brian's band, Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is the future of Brian's band, Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of the band that Brian is in called Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of Brian's band Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of the band that Brian is in? Rogue Council. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of the band Brian's in called Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future that Brian's band Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of Brian's band Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of the band that Brian is in called Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of the band Brian is in called Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of the band Brian is in called Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of the band Brian is in called Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of the band Rogue Council? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what is the future of Brian's band Rogue Council? Casey, the satanic guitar players in the band. Ay caramba. Yeah, that's the one. I mean, you're only in one band, right? Not like you can't be in more than one band. It's just a lot, I would imagine. Six of Cups. The Emperor. Six of Wands reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Nine of Cups. Two of Cups reversed. Judgment reversed. Ace of Pentacles. And Three of Pentacles. Interesting. How long have you guys been together as a band? I feel like there's a lot farther to go with you in this band. There's money. I don't know if you guys make a lot of money. I know it's hard to make money as a musician, but I see, if not money, at least some really solid success, at least visibility on the horizon. I see you guys working, almost 5 years, okay. You guys are really good together. Do know that. This is a good combo of musicians with this Three of Pentacles. You guys work really well together on many different fronts. I'm assuming, have you guys tried to get a record deal? Because I'm a little concerned with this Two of Cups reversed and Judgment reversed. I'm wondering if the right powers that be, so to speak, are hearing and seeing your music. Vanita, don't spam the chat. Thank you. I do see satisfaction. I see more good times ahead. I see, yeah, visibility. Definitely more music making, but I am concerned with this Judgment reversed and Two of Cups reversed. Also concerned with this Six of Wands reversed and Knight of Cups reversed. I'm not saying anything about people being like out of pocket or unfair or hiding, like there's been infighting. Okay, that's more what I'm seeing is like some conflict. I'm not seeing like people, I'm not seeing any really shady behavior. Like no one is hoarding money. No one's being messy with that. But I am seeing, yeah, some disharmony when there is normally harmony with this Six of Cups. There is some current battles, yeah, being waged within the band. And some people having difficulties expressing exactly how they feel. Their words fail them, and then it ends up escalating. So yeah, definitely communication, in-band communication issues that I think could be improved upon. I'm not saying you guys need band therapy or anything, but some of the people, I'm getting a feeling that some of the people in the band are just kind of quick to anger and quick to argue. But I definitely see good work ahead. I am wondering, yeah, just about your visibility and how far you guys could potentially go here. Have you guys like how often do you guys tour a lot? I feel it might be a little bit of a difficult time. Hi, Felicia, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well, girl. Like right now might be a difficult time, you know, to tour, but in the past, have you guys toured and has it worked out well? There's something about needing to make yourselves more visible to the world. That you've got like so much potential as musicians working together. Like I keep on getting the message that you guys are great together. You guys are really great together. You guys are something special. It's really wonderful that you guys have come together and found one another because you guys really make good music together is the message I'm getting. At least your guides think it's definitely good. And some of the best stuff that you've made. You don't tour, it'd be cool though. Yeah, I think touring, I don't know where you live, you don't have to tell me obviously, but I think touring would be really good for you. I feel like a change of environment would be good for the band. You definitely have to get your resources together, but it puts you out there. It gives you that visibility. I had a friend in my 20s who was in a metal band called uh, uh, Suffocate with a K, Suffokate. Nightbot, you let my people go. Stop it. Nightbot is a little ridiculous. For some reason, so I have this little Nightbot AI mod helping me out right now. Nightbot gets freaked out when he sees lots of emojis for some reason. Just ignore him. We're all good here. We don't. Some practices have been like being in a room with monkeys throwing shit at each other. Oh god. Yeah, and that's unfortunate. That's gonna hold you back. You know that. I hope you know that. Um, being quick to anger. I'm not saying you're the one that's quick to anger. I'm not saying that. But it will, those kind of arguments are going to hold you back. But I feel like touring would be great for you guys. I feel like it's a change of scenery, playing a new city every night for a couple weeks. Like not going, you don't need to go on a world tour or anything, but when I was friends with people in band, well, I had one friend who was in like a major, he was signed to a major label and he would tour actually in Europe, like, well, especially in Europe, like in like Norway and Finland and Scandinavia, where as you know, and he was in a death metal band. You're in a death metal band. It's death metal, right? Yeah, he used to tour up there. He was big. I honestly don't know if he's still alive, to be honest. He was hugely addicted to opiates, heroin, and pretty much anything he could get his hands on. Really sad. Oxy, fentanyl. Don't know if he's still alive, but he was their drummer, and he was found a lot of success. They toured all the time. Of course, not at first, but it definitely gave them visibility. Um, we do live in an area, like he got started in the Bay Area. So I don't know if that's, if location is an issue, but I am sensing the current disharmony and I feel like it's holding y'all back from a lot of potential that you genuinely really have together. Like like I said, like I don't know what y'all sound like, but your guides are saying it's great music. It's really great that you guys have come together and found another. Now it's time to restore some harmony so that you guys can not focus on petty shit. This angry shit's really pissing me off. System for the Revolution and such. I don't know if anyone used to watch the Andy Dick show on MTV in the early 2000s, but he did this like spoof of Rage Against the Machine called System for the Revolution and such. And the band was always getting into a fight. And at one point, this guy goes, "This angry shit's really pissing me off." So yeah, this angry shit, it's not helping. It's not helping, and I don't know. I can't. I don't expect to like a spa retreat together. Like y'all are metalheads, y'all are dudes. Like I get it, but I do think that it would be good to seriously sit down and hash some things out. Not like a therapy session, but just like, okay, like if we really want to succeed here, we've got to get serious. We've got to not focus on petty stuff and be more harmonious in the way that we think. I don't know how easy that kind of message is going to go with your band, but that's a large message that I'm hearing from Spirit is that y'all need to let some stuff go a little more easily. Let things roll off your shoulders a little more and focus more on what's important, which is making great music and having the world hear it. Because you've got a lot of potential, I feel. That's what Spirit says about Rogue Council. So that is what I see for you, Brian. Thank you so much for your donation. I hope I brought you some clarity, and I wish you and your band all the very best moving forward. Of course, I wish you guys great success and victory. See, there was a Six of Wands reversed there. Like, there's victory on the horizon for y'all. Time to kind of get on the same page with each other. Oh no. What's going on here? Okay, we're back. We're good. All right. Alrighty, tidy whiteys. So I believe we are all up to speed when it comes to donations, so we can jump right on in to a game for the chance to win a free reading. Kristen, you're home. You're done driving. Cheese and spinach tortellinis. That sounds good, Lorraine. I love cheese and spinach tortellini. I love cheese and spinach pizza. I went grocery shopping. I feel like I have to go grocery shopping like every 2 days at this point. And shopping today, I got some yummy dinners. What did I get? Oh yeah, I got some pesto gnocchi and spinach, spiral pasta. Yeah, I've been in a spinach kind of mood lately. Yeah, Lorraine always gets me ready to eat. It is dinner time, I will say. Well, it's a little early for dinner, actually, for me. I'm not really at dinner point yet. Lately, I've been having the issue where I eat dinner kind of a little, like, I think earlier than I should. And then I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm hungry for a midnight snack or like a 3 a.m. snack. And that's not a good habit to get into. I just don't like waking up hungry. I like to be able to sleep through the night and not feel hungry. It's usually when I eat way too early, like around 5 or 6. All right, like I said, when am I eating dinner? I'm gonna eat dinner a little later tonight. I've got class tomorrow. I'll probably be on tomorrow. I get out of class at 3. I have class tomorrow starting at noon. I don't know why I said that so precariously. But yeah, I've got class tomorrow from noon to 3. There's a big conference. So Biden is going to be coming to San Francisco next Tuesday, I believe. There's a big conference, some big conference here at Moscone Center. They're closing off 2 lanes on the Bay Bridge. They're closing off all 7 blocks of downtown San Francisco, and there's going to be hell of secret security and all that stuff at Moscone Center. So I've been really concerned about a lot of my classes. Like, am I going to be able to park? But it doesn't happen until I believe the 14th. So I think I'm good for all my classes because I do a lot of classes in San Francisco. But yeah, big conference happening. I think it's like the Pan Asian Economic Conference or something. There's all these big deals coming to town. And it should generate something like $15 million in 1 week. It's crazy, but I'm not excited because I have to get around. I have to get to work, and I mean they're closing off a lot of downtown. They're only gonna allow people who I think they're gonna allow people who have to work in, but yeah, it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be a nightmare for people having I'm very lucky. I don't have to cross the bridge going into the city. I live on the other side, so I can just drive on right into the city. Bam, bam, I'm good. But for other people, it's gonna just be like hell. How much longer will I be on? I know at the minimum I'm gonna be on for another 45 minutes. Voila. Always go on for a minimum of 2 hours when I live stream. But I'm still on. I'm still on. Yeah, Felicia, it's gonna be a nightmare that I am not looking forward to. I'm just gonna be I've got to look at my schedule. I'm scared. I think I might have a class next Thursday right downtown in Fisherman's Wharf. And if that's the case, I don't know I might not know. I don't know how to get there. I'm kind of scared actually. Ugh. Anyway, we'll figure it out when we get there, when we get to that point. All right, let's jump into a game for the chance to win a free reading. Like I said, we've gotten through donations, so now we can jump into a game if anyone is interested. Who is interested in playing a game for the chance to win a free mini reading? I'm gonna wait till there's a few people in the room. Lorraine is interested in playing. Felicia is interested in playing. And Kristen. All my girls are interested in playing. Crystal is also interested in playing. Oh my god, Kristen, I forgot to tell y'all. Oh, Felicia, I went out. Y'all, Sophie went out on Monday night. Sophie hung out with Steven and went to the goth club finally. Been meaning to do it for a while, and I had so much fun. We danced on stage. It was probably like the dance scene from Airplane. We were totally choreographed and awesome. Probably looked not as good as we thought we looked. But I went out. What was I going to say about me going out? I went out, and it was fun, and I danced, and everyone should go out and dance. And there was something else I was going to mention, Kristen, about... Oh, yeah, I fell on my ass. I didn't fall on my ass, but I fell on my knees. I've got a scraped up, banged up knee, and I just realized my elbow hurts, too. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's when I fell on the stage, and everybody saw it, and Steven helped me up. Steven was there. He's like, oh, Sophie. And I had, freaking sandals on. Don't ask why. I just got off of work, and I don't know why I was wearing sandals to a goth club, but I looked all right. I let it loose. I did. It would not be the first time I've fallen while dancing on the dance floor there. But I just got up. I was just like, damn, quick get up. I saved that one. Oh, interesting. Okay. So let's see. We've got... hi, Wendy Tang. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm just telling a funny story about how I fell on my ass. But Steven's one of my best friends, and Steven's huge too. He's really tall. He's way taller than me, so it's fun having him as a dance partner. He helped pick me up. It was fun. Such good times. And I got to meet his coworkers, which is really, really cool. He works with really nice, good people, I think. I got good vibes from them. Lorraine is number 10. Cat Goddess gets number 4. Kristen gets number 2. Wendy Ting gets number 7. Felicia gets number 3. It was a great night. I'm so glad I went. I would normally poop out pretty early. I'll be like, oh, I'm really tired. And I was kind of tired, but I fought through the tiredness, and Steven was just like, no, we're gonna go. I'm like, okay, you're right. It just, everything aligned perfectly. Like, I had to take an Uber anyway. I'd already gone to work that night and had to take an Uber because John had lost my car, so I wasn't driving. I let loose. It was fun. I haven't done that since this summer, so very fun. Let's see, who is the winner here? I think we've got a winner. I haven't seen, Wendy Tank guesses number 7. All right. And Lorraine guesses number 10. All right, we've got a winner, chicken dinner. Congratulations to Lorraine. I ended up pulling the Tower. I don't know. That's why I looked at the card. I was just like, I swear, I don't know the last time I've ever pulled this card. I don't recall this artwork. It's very cool. I don't know if y'all can see it, but number 16. Congratulations to Lorraine. Lorraine guessed number 10, which is closest to CA. Congratulations to Lorraine. Let's get her on the queue. Please go ahead and post your question, girl. Thank you. Yeah, congrats to you, Miss Lorraine. Miss Lorraine making dinner. Miss Lorraine in the kitchen. Actually, Lorraine, with that question, we've talked about how, like, harsh tarot is when I ask that question. Do you want oracle cards? Would you prefer an oracle reading, or do you want a tarot reading? It's up to you. But with that question, I feel kind of compelled to pull oracle cards, but it, like I said, is your reading. You can do whatever you would like. I can do whatever you like for you. Don't change things. Don't change stuff for me. Lorraine, let me know. Would you like some oracle cards, or will tarot do it for you this evening? And, well, thank you so much. We just received a donation from Miss Kristen. Thank you, love. Be harsh. All right, then we're going to go ahead and do tarot. That's what we will do. Hi, Jebush. Welcome, Jebush in YouTube. If you would like your question asked, all my donation information can be found actually right here. If you would like a free reading, we might be playing another game for the chance to win a free reading. But we just played, but you'll always get a guaranteed reading if you make a donation. No guarantees. Oh, and we also received another donation, I think from Wendy. Yeah, from Wendy Tang. Thank you so much, Wendy, for your donation, love. Let me add you to the list. I don't know why my nose has just started itching. I don't know if that's a sign for all y'all. Like, if that doesn't itchy nose mean something? I thought itchy nose meant like you were in touch with spirit. I think it also means that I've been cuddling my cat too much and he needs to be groomed. Okay, let's get into this. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages she needs to hear. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages that she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Lorraine with any and all messages she needs to hear at this time. Oh my god, I watched Annie Hall last night. I freaking love that movie so much. I don't know if any of y'all have seen it before. It's really good. I love her style in that movie, Diane Keaton's style in Annie Hall. I want to be the goth Annie Hall. I want to buy every outfit that she wears in that movie and just get it like in some kind of darker color. Actually, I don't even know about dark colors. I just love all those outfits. We've got the Moon, Nine of Cups, Two of Wands reversed, Four of Swords reversed, and Four of Pentacles. It's actually not that harsh. This don't feel that harsh to me. This is saying that you are being, while you're intuitively aware of something, there's something that that's also being somewhat concealed from you with the Moon card. It kind of goes both ways there. Like, you're definitely picking up on some inherent truths that aren't being directly presented to you, like, in your face. But there's also some things that you're not aware of. And I'm getting the message that if you took more of a step back, especially, like, spiritually, take a step back and really meditate on what's going on in your world and everything around you, you would get a vision and see what this is, I feel. That there's something that you haven't been making a decision on that you need to make a decision on with this Two of Wands reversed. Definitely be wise with your finances right now. Hold on to your pennies and watch where all your money is going in and out. I need to be better about that. Try to be very good about that, checking all accounts and where the money's going, coming, going. Be wise with money right now. And I do see actually the next week or so being rather harmonious for you, in a larger sense with the Nine of Cups. But I also see Spirit wanting you, I think Spirit's saying that some of this contentment that you may be experiencing right now could be due to something that you're being willfully ignorant to, if that makes sense. Something that you're not really seeing for what it is. And they're saying that if you did just take a step back, you would start to see things for how they truly are. I think that the veil would be lifted, so to speak. So definitely feel free to also get in touch with your spirit guides, to make offerings to them, to ask of them things that you need. I think you are dealing, I'm not a doctor. I always preface this. I'm not here to diagnose anyone, but it's in your face. Yeah, it's very obvious. You see it. You've dealt with this. You've dealt with a covert narc before. I don't know if you were dealing with a covert narc when you dealt with your mother, but I know you dealt with narcissism in a big way in your life, and you can see it. And I feel like he's trying to hide. I think he's even trying to hide aspects of his narcissism from you at this time. there's definitely more, I feel more crap to his way of thinking than you're all seeing, than you're seeing entirely. Yeah, so you know how to identify what's going on. It's very difficult to contend with, I understand, because that really means, like, I mean, that's really serious, as you know. Like, you had to no contact with your mom because she couldn't change. Is he going to be able to change? You know, that's the decision I feel like you've got to make, just my opinion. But really evaluate, can you deal with him not changing? Okay. You're so welcome, Lorraine. I appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity today. Thank you. Kristen, thank you very much for your donation, girl. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Yes, absolutely you need to protect your heart and your mind. Hi, Miriam, 1111. Welcome. Yeah, you are way too. You're way out of his league, girl. You know, I hate to use the term you can do way better, but you can. You totally can, and you will. I think you need, I hate to say it. I normally do not say things like this, but I think it would be wise for you to kick him to the curb at this time. I think he's just going to get worse, and I don't want to see you get hurt. And I feel like part of you's kind of over him anyway. Like, there's already a detachment on your part, and I think you should take that feeling of detachment and run with it. The OG for you. You got it, Kristen, of course. Okay. The OG romance spread for Kristen. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Aw, thank you, Lala, for your donation. I'll add you in just 1 second. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Thank you, Lala. Thank you, thank you. Let me go ahead. Add you. Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords reversed, the World, Knight of Pentacles reversed, and the High Priestess reversed. What is going on here? You're like, girl, I'm wondering the same thing. Do you feel that he's kind of detached a little right now, Kristen? Because I'm kind of getting that feeling that he's emotionally kind of taken a step back, even more so than, I mean, I wouldn't even say he was emotionally, but he certainly wasn't moving forward. And I see that again. I see this with his general energies with the High Priestess reversed, and I see this with his intentions. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. It's like right now, I feel like he's put even stronger of a pause on things when it comes to you and him. He definitely, I think he fears and feels some fear right now of somehow things repeating themselves, some kind of cycle repeating itself. Not for me, just he has a lot going on. Okay. Yeah, So that might be why he's pulled back. He could just be really overwhelmed. It could be all that's also true, girl. I see it. It's Knight of Pentacles reversed. That's the workhorse is overdoing it, right? So it's not like he can really intend to do much. I mean, I still think he can do some. That's just my personal opinion. And it's your guide's opinion that, that's not all of it. He's still like he still calls all the time, but he's so stressed. Yeah, oh, money problems. Yeah. Okay. I still feel like despite that, he should know that you'd be there for him. You know, but I also think that he's just the type to retreat when things get rough. And I see that with this Page of Swords reversed. He's not really looking within himself right now or within this connection too deeply. I mean, I've absolutely seen guys, especially men, become very insecure in a connection once they start to have money problems. Um, Even if it's not something that you would judge him for at all or hold against him in any way, it's still something that he finds personally like embarrassing, very insecure. Hello, Jared, Midnight Raven Tarot. How are you doing, my friend? I saw that. Didn't you go live yesterday on YouTube? I'm sorry. I woke up to it. I was like, oh, and but I woke up like 3 hours after you went live. I apologize. So I didn't get to check it out, but I hope it went well. Everyone should go subscribe to Midnight Raven Tarot. He's awesome. Yeah, your general energy, we've got this Page of Pentacles. Like you've got this godlike patience to wait for him. You still hold a torch for him. You still hold him dearly with this Page of Pentacles. And yeah, clearly you're very understanding of his situation and very patient of it. But this is, I do still feel like, and maybe you wouldn't accept him for money problems. Maybe I'm wrong when maybe it is very real. Maybe they're kind of problems that would be difficult to deal with in a relationship. I don't know, but part of me feels like that's like you would accept him regardless here. Um, and I don't know. I feel like he should know that too. But like I said, I've seen this happen before when dudes fall into money problems. They get so insecure that it doesn't matter what the potential response would even be of the object of their affections. It's just like they feel insecure and they need some space to work out those insecurities. So I definitely, I unfortunately don't see any like super solid forward movements on the horizon. But he hasn't pulled back entirely by any means. I definitely, when you said he's working too much, I mean, Knight of Pentacles reversed is someone who is overworked and money issues. Yeah, I see that. I sense that. It's kind of it comes with part of the territory oftentimes when people have to overwork themselves. They often don't have a choice, right? Not everyone, but a lot of people who are overworked don't have a choice. They've just got to work, put the nose to the grindstone and just get to work. And that's really his situation right now. And, he's right. We all know, I feel like he's waiting for the right time, but my opinion is he don't need to. He should stop waiting. And he should know he doesn't have to wait, but he's taking his time. He wants everything perfect, I feel, with that World card. And I think that has to do with that perfection thing. Wanting everything to be perfect in this connection. Doesn't want any money issues. So that is what I see for you, Miss Kristen. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity in your connection. Know that he still has feelings for you. You know that. Yeah, he's just got some insecurities for sure. All right, Miss Wendy Tang. Thank you for your donation, Wendy. Wendy, did you want a 10 card reading or did you want 2 5-card readings? You're very welcome, Kristen. Thank you, love. I appreciate you, and you deserve all the very best, and soon. Very soon. Oh, let me do this. Wendy. Thank you for being here. There she is. All right. What new opportunities will be available to me in the coming months? Okay, 10 card reading. All right. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what types of new opportunities will be coming towards Wendy over the next 10 months, or the next coming months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of new opportunities will be available to Wendy over the next few months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what new opportunities will be available to Wendy over the next few months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kinds of new opportunities will be available to Wendy over the next few months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of new opportunities will be available towards Wendy over the next few months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of new opportunities will be available towards Wendy over the next few months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of new opportunities will be available towards Wendy over the next few months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of new opportunities will be available towards Wendy over the next few months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of new opportunities will be available towards Wendy over the next few months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of opportunities will be available towards Wendy over the next coming months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of opportunities will be available towards Wendy over the next coming months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of opportunities will become available towards Wendy over the next coming months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of opportunities will become available towards Wendy over the next coming months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of new opportunities will become available towards Wendy over the next coming months? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what kind of new opportunities will become available towards Wendy over the next coming months? Hey, Teresa. Hey, Jen. Hello to Arizona. You're doing well tonight. Okay, let's see, Wendy, what types of opportunities? 6 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Strength, Death. Okay. King of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Swords reversed, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, Magician reversed, Queen of Cups. Wow, and 9 of Pentacles. Okay, I don't know if you're seeing all these pentacles here, Wendy. And I don't know if I was the one who told you that you have a lot of opportunities coming up over the next coming months, but damn, girl, when I was shuffling, before I even turned the cards, your guides told me that you've got money, a new job opportunity on the horizon here. Something totally brand new that's going to provide you with a lot of money. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. It's good. Oh, this is good. This is good. Okay, we got the 6 of Wands, 6 of Swords reverse. This is definitely a move. A very drastic move from whatever you have done in the past. Something moving totally away from anything you've done in the past and bringing you great success. Wonderful sense of success, victory, great sense of self-worth and agency and the ability to make this bounty with this Page of Pentacles with 10 of Pentacles. You're trying to transition into a new field. Go for it. Go forth. Your guides are just like, girl, get it. This is something brand new. That's the message I am getting, is that this is something you've never done before, but that you're going to be amazing in. You're going to, girl, you're going to kick ass. I don't know any other way, better way of putting that. There is still more that you need to learn with the Magician reverse. There is still knowledge that needs to be attained. That's for sure. But this is like divine path type stuff with the Death card and the Queen of Cups. This new career is going to, you're going to be wonderful and perfect for this new, and Death is the transition card. Death is a brand new beginning. That's why when I turn it over, I was like, ooh, like that to me with all of this is like very good. Very, very, not even like very good. It's excellent. It's really good. You feel unprepared because I don't feel ready. Yeah, and that's what your guides are saying, or that you are not ready at this time. So get ready. If you ain't ready, get ready. And then once you're ready, stay ready. So you never have to get ready again. In the words of Silky Nutmeg Ganache, one of my favorite drag queens, stay ready so you never gotta get ready. Okay? You can get ready. This is the time. This is the time to attain the knowledge. This is the time. Yeah, you're not quite there with this King of Pentacles reverse, but now is the time to tend to the garden that is your mind and your abilities. And yeah, we are cheering for you. We are rooting for you, Wendy. This is beautiful energy. One of the best readings I've done in a long time. One of the best readings I've seen in a long time. There's a lot of good stuff coming toward. Actually, I did another really nice reading today too. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming towards people, good energies. And your guides are really cheering you on. It sounds like you even know what direction, you do know what direction you want to go, which is the first step. A lot of people don't even know which direction they want to move. So you're very blessed to have figured that out already. So at this point, your guides are kind of just like, just keep on working on studying, just bringing knowledge into your world, studying, reading up, taking courses, whatever you need to do in order to bone up in the field that you are that this is destined type thing. And it's going to pay off so well. It's like going to be, you're going to feel great about this, about doing what you're doing. And it's something that you're going to be really proud to tell people. Like when you are at a cocktail party or something and somebody asks the question, the age-old question, so what do you do? You're going to have a lot of pride and ease in telling people what you do for a living, because it's your identity. It's going to become a strong part of your identity, main part of your identity, something you're going to be proud of. Not going to be something difficult like what I have to do when I explain to people what I do for a living. That's a little more challenging, my line of work. But yeah, no, this is you're gonna love what you do, and you're meant to do it. Keep on keeping at it. Keep on boning up, studying, cramming. Yeah, no, you're on like conclusion sentence, you're on the right path. Keep on keeping on, because you're meant to do you're meant to do what you're doing. And as long as you continue staying focused and motivated and knowing what it is, what the direction it is you want to go on, which you do, I feel like it's only inevitable that you're going to get that and you're going to succeed. I am rooting for you. You got this, girl. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity tonight. Definitely good news. Good things on the horizon. Yeah. Lala, were you looking for 2 5-card readings, or would you like a 10-card reading? How did Gideon feel about our conversation Monday? And how did the conversation impact our relationship? I feel like I wasn't nurturing enough. Lala. I'm sure you were, but you just want to know how and yeah, I was gonna say, I guess that's 2 now that I'm reading it. Okay, yeah, girl, let's figure it out. I just really feel like you shouldn't be. I'm always surprised when I take a step back and remember this is her boyfriend. Like, you're walking on eggshells with your man. It must be really difficult. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Gideon feel about his conversation with Lala on Monday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Gideon feel about his conversation with Lala on Monday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Gideon feel about his conversation with Lala on Monday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Gideon feel about his conversation with Lala on Monday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Gideon feel about his conversation with Lala on Monday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Gideon feel about his conversation with Lala on Monday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Gideon feel about his conversation with Lala on Monday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Gideon feel about his conversation with Lala on Monday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Gideon feel about his conversation with Lala on Monday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Gideon feel about his conversation with Lala on Monday? Waiting for a change. Yeah, I can only imagine. 10 of Wands reversed. And 5 of Wands. 7 of Wands reversed. The Devil reversed. And Justice. Did you guys get into an argument, Lala? Was there some kind of argumentation between the two of you? With this 5 of Wands, was there some kind of conflict? I think he feels a little, like he feels that things were gotten off people's chests with the 10 of Wands reversed. Kind of, but we didn't end up on a bad note. Yeah, I'm not sensing that it ended up on a bad note necessarily. Like, there was some contention that he is like, I don't want to say focusing on, but he is taking note of it. I know that he's normally not really the type of person to express himself communication wise. Is he, Lala? I feel like we've talked about this, like he withholds a lot in his communication. And I think he did some of that on Monday. With this 7 of Wands reversed and the Devil reversed, like there's still something about him that's kind of disconnected from what's really at the core of the matter of things. He was super open in this convo though, and I was surprised. Yeah. I think he feels that you guys made progress. He's definitely letting his guard down. He's starting to let his guard down. That's what the 7 of Wands reversed is. That's definitely someone letting their guard down. And I think, yeah, opening up a little more than he normally would. And I think he feels like he did with this 7 of Wands reversed and Justice. But there is some kind of fundamental disconnect. Like, I think it went well. And I think he's, overall, it's not like he's mad about it or joyful about it. Thank you for your donation, Mira. I will add you to the list in just a second. It's kind of neither or. It's kind of like neutral. I think he feels that it overall went quite well, but there's still some things that he's not completely sharing. Which I think we all kind of knew. Like he is still withholding some stuff on his mind. I think. He's not being completely transparent, but he is it's some improvement here. Yeah, definitely something to think about. Some food for thought. Something to mentally chew on, so to speak. Lala, please hang tight. I'll be right back. And I just need to run to the kitchen real quick here. But we will do your second question when I return in just a second. Thank you. All right, and we are back, and my cat is with me. Hello, little friend. Hi, cutie. And how much to send? Oh no, you've got another question. You've got another question, Lala. We still got one more. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did the conversation impact Lala and Gideon's relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did the conversation on Monday impact Lala and Gideon's relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did the conversation on Monday impact Lala and Gideon's relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did the conversation on Monday impact Lala and Gideon's relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did the conversation on Monday impact Lala and Gideon's relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did the conversation on Monday impact Lala and Gideon's relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did the conversation on Monday impact Lala and Gideon's relationship? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did the conversation on Monday impact Lala and Gideon's relationship. And the best news and spirit guides, how did the conversation on Monday impact Lala and Gideon's relationship? Yeah, you can donate for another one after this one, Lala. The Star reversed, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, 3 of Cups reversed, and 4 of Pentacles reversed. My hands smell like dog food. You want to lick them? My hands. Yeah, okay. Might not be very helpful. Very, very cute. So I feel like he is going to let go of some things and move forward with the 4 of Pentacles reversed. But that's just the thing, is I feel like there's more that needs to be, and thank you for your additional donation, Lala. I feel like there's more that does need to be discussed between the two of you that he's not doing. And I don't feel like he intends on discussing with the Star reverse, but I think he kind of feels like everything is very good, actually, which is great. Except for the fact that I don't know if it is. I still feel like you feel as though you're walking on eggshells with him, when you should just be able to be transparent and flowing quite evenly back and forth between one another. I think he sees this, but I do think he sees this as like the beginning of something good. With this 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, that this is going to be an opportunity for the two of you to grow and do well together. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. But yeah, 3 of Cups reversed. I feel like there's some things that he's not addressing still. I feel like there's still more. I know I'm repeating myself at this point. I'm sorry, but whoa, Kit Kat. I feel like there's still more that needs to be discussed in your relationship that hasn't been. And I don't want to say he's too comfortable, but like, I feel like him discussing as much as he did on Monday, like that's as much as I feel like that's as expressive as he really gets. And I think he kind of feels like everything's okay now, when I don't believe it is. I think he's still kind of a difficult person and has some things that he needs to work on. Hi, Owl Kitty. How you doing? Are you scratching and scratching and being all cute? He's not ready. Yeah. You guys are already dating. You should be ready. He is, I get it, but it's just like, I truly believe we will get there because his intentions are good. I used to be just like him. That's why I can be so patient. For sure. Yeah, no, his intentions are, you're right, girl. His intentions are good. He has no bad intentions. I don't sense that. I just feel like he is very much just complacent and, not complacent, but just like guarded. Very guarded. Yeah. Hi. Hi, sweetie. How are you? How's my angel? How's my angel? How cute are you? Yeah, that's a sweetie. Why did he pop up and give me a gift? Perfume. Oh, that's sweet, actually. Like his intentions. Oh, okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Gideon give Lala that perfume? Angels, messengers, and spirits. What were Gideon's intentions behind gifting Lala perfume? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What were Gideon's intentions behind gifting Lala perfume? Was that on Monday? I mean, I don't know, because he's your boyfriend. It sucks that you even have to ask that. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What were Gideon's intentions behind getting Lala perfume? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What were Gideon's intentions behind gifting Lala the perfume? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What were Gideon's intentions behind gifting Lala the perfume? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What were Gideon's intentions behind gifting Lala the perfume? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What were Gideon's intentions behind gifting Lala the perfume? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What were Gideon's intentions behind gifting Lala the perfume? Do you like the smell? Does it smell? Is it? That's a difficult, unless it's a scent that he knew already that you liked. That's a difficult gift to shop for. I mean, I bought my dad a bunch of cologne for Christmas, and thankfully he freaking loves the scent. It was like a 4-pack of scents, and he's crazy about all of them. So that was a win. But I did remember thinking to myself, like, ooh, like I normally don't buy perfume or cologne as gifts for anybody. That was today. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles reversed, the Hangman reversed, King of Wands, and King of Cups. I feel like his intentions are quite solid here, Lala. I feel like he feels that it's the chivalrous thing for him to do as your boyfriend. And he knows that I think he knows deep down inside that he's been difficult, girl. I think he does know that. And I think that part of him feels badly, and would like to make up for it. He was just weird about it. It was lovely. And yes, I like it. Okay, good. Well, that's probably not one of his love languages then. But I feel like he was definitely trying to be just a good guy to you, a good boyfriend to you. I also feel, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but he may have made some extra money recently or come into some money. He's doing well financially, shall we say. And he wanted to impart some of what he's recently earned towards you. I say show it off, but like really show you like, yeah, I'm making some more money and I'm doing well. He doesn't expect anything in return from you with this Six of Pentacles reversed. I don't think he did this to get anything from you. I feel like it was pretty pure. Yeah, I feel like he's trying. I do. I don't feel like he's changed completely with the Hangman reverse, but I do feel like he's making efforts. And yeah, this Six of Pentacles reverse kind of confused me at first, but now it's like, oh yeah. When I think of the traditional artwork for the Six of Pentacles, it's a man going out into the world and giving people gifts. And he does it not with the intention of getting something back, but knowing that he will get something back in the long term from the gifts that he's giving. It's about equal give and take, but and kind of an expectation of reciprocity. With this Six of Pentacles, I don't feel like he's expecting you to give him any gifts. I feel like it was very just like there wasn't much of an intention of anything coming back from you. Yeah, I wasn't insinuating that you tracked his funds, but I was more insinuating that you kind of see how he's living his life, and I think you can get a kind of a sense if people are doing well or not when you're dating them financially. And you don't have to, obviously, I don't need to tell if you to track someone's funds, but I don't know if I was just wondering if you got that sense that, or if he said anything like he got a promotion or something like that. I'm not sure, but I feel like money is good for him and he wants to show up for you, plain and simple. He wants a solid foundation between the two of you, and that's the other thing is I think he does feel like he's kind of he knows he's been hard, he's been difficult, and I think he feels somewhat badly about that, and knows you deserve the best, and this perfume is part of that. Yeah, that's really sweet. That's a sweet gift. Sorry, it is. Saw that I had eaten my lipstick off. Well, good, and I don't track it. Yeah, yeah, I think he's just showing up, being your boyfriend, being a good man. Right, right, Henri. He has good intentions. He said he was at the store and thought of me. No, he hasn't implied any change, but yay, that was a good read. Yeah, no, the energy feels good, feels solid. It feels like he's being nice. And you've been a good girlfriend and you deserve it. Very pure intentions there. Thank you very much, Lala. I appreciate you as always. And I hope I brought you clarity this evening. Thank you. Mira, thank you so much for your donation. Hi, Badger Web. Welcome. Mira, thank you for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. And Badger's gonna make a donation too. Right on, y'all. Yeah, donations are still totally open and so welcome. Isn't that right on? I'm just looking at my cat right now and he's just looking so cute. He's just sitting there like a little bean. He's curled up in the bean position. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Lala. I only want to hear like that, you know. I'll always be honest, I'll always be, you know, just forthright with you. Thank you for posting, Mira. Kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat, what are you doing, my love? Come here, baby. Come here. You want to sit over there? What's going on? Come here. Come here, sweet. Good boy. Oh, good question. Who is D the person that is your tutor, Mira? Thank you for your donation, Badger Web. Let me go ahead and quickly add you to the list here. Good boy. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is D thinking it's a one-way romantic interest between him and Mira? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides says, do you think it's a one-way romantic interest between him and Mira? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides says, do you think it's a one-way romantic interest between him and Mira? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides says, do you think it's a one-way romantic interest between him and Mira? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides says, do you think it's a one-way romantic interest between him and Mira? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides says, do you think it's a one-way romantic interest between him and Mira? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides says, do you think it's a one-way romantic interest between him and Mira? I'm sorry. Yeah, honey? Please don't bite my cord. Please don't do that. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Do you think it's a one-way romantic interest between him and Mira? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Do you think it's a one-way romantic interest between him and Mira? Don't do that. Please don't do that. It's really annoying. I'm gonna have to kick you out if you're gonna do that, little guy. No. Sorry, my cat's being a little buggery boo. Little badger. You're being a badger. You look like a badger. Cute. very cute bag. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Do you think it's a one-way romantic thing between him and Mira? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Do you think it's a one-way romantic thing between him and Mira? Do you want to go outside and say hello? You might get some more loves. All right, we have the moon reversed, 2 of cups, King of cups, 5 of swords, and 4 of wands. No way. No way, Mira. I don't remember who D is, but we've got 3 major love cards here when it comes to his affections for you. He does feel like you guys have potential romantically. This 2 of cups. He holds a torch for you, girl. Romantically with the King of cups. And he definitely sees potential for the 2 of you to be a couple with the 4 of wands. He is finding, however, at the current time, some difficulties in being able to move forward with you. Romantically. Yeah. The potential is real. It's just like right now he's seeing setbacks and feeling he's the tutor. Okay, I was wondering who this one was. Yeah, girl. He's probably just waiting for the right time here. Maybe end of semester, something like that. But with the moon reversed, yeah, I feel like he does feel in this 5 of wands, 5 of swords, he does feel a little powerless in being able to move this in the direction that he does want to move it. And I think that has to do with his professional connection to you at this time. But the potential is all there, and no, it is not a one-way thing. It's a 2-way street. This is a 2-way street, girl. This one, 2-way street between you and him. Okay. So that is what I see for you, Mira. Wow, that was quite impressive. Definitely a lot of potential there. Yeah. Thank you so much for your donation, love. I appreciate you as always. And I hope I brought you some clarity this evening. Thank you, love. Not until February. Okay, I think he's just waiting for that time. Maybe he might make a move sooner. I'm not sure, but I'm telling you, girl, 2 of cups and 4 of wands, I can't, those are like, if I had seen the 10 of pentacles and like that's it. Like those are like the 3 major love cards. You got 2 of them. And the King of Cups. So yeah, he has deep affections for you. You may not be seeing them at this time for professional reasons. How dare you speak to me? Well, that wasn't a very nice meow. I'm talking to someone. Sorry about that. Okay, 1 second. This guy is okay. Hey, you monster. Hi. Jeez Louise. That cat, such a silly man. So that is what I see for you, Mira. Look, yeah, it's definitely not a one-way street. No way. He got the feelings for you too. Oh. I just fed Lita. Did she eat it all? No, you're not, Lily. No, you're not. You're just being greedy. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I just needed to tell my roomie that our dog hasn't been fed. She is being a tiny liar. Very tiny, tiny, tiny little liar. And a very pretty little liar, too. Sorry about that. Right, it's dinner time for the beasts right now, so I'm just wrangling them all. I got the dog asking for food from two different people. The cat's like being rude. Anyway, thank you so much, Mira. I appreciate you, love. Badger, 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 thank you so much, Badger, for your donation, girl. I appreciate you. Were you interested in a 10 card reading or 2 5-card readings? You know, this Nightbot is like this AI moderator thing that I sign up for. It's free, it's awesome. But I wish they would moderate for people who spam the chat with questions. They don't, Nightbot will stop people. If you put like hell of emojis in one sentence, it'll like put you on, like give you a warning. I'm like, please do, I need to like, I wish I could tweak the settings. Like no spam chat. Because I get a lot of people come in here and they'll be like, can I get in? And they'll post their question over and over and over. It's really irritating. No, I wish I had some. It's no. We can do a 10. We can do a 10. We can do unless you got 2 questions. We can do either or, girl. We can do 2 5 cards, which would be 2 questions, or 1 10 card, which would be 1 question, just expanded. I can't tell you whether we'd cover more bases doing 10 or 2 5s. Maybe give me your question and we can try and figure that out. If you get more clarity from 2 5-card readings as opposed to a 10-card reading. Sorry about this video being so choppy. The internet's been wonky McDoodle all night. You got 2 questions? Then let's go ahead and do it into 2 questions then. Please go ahead and post your first question. Thank you, love. And your name is Summer, right, girl? Number 1, the Capricorn male that's not my son. What are his intentions for me? So I'm assuming the reason why you said that's not my son is because you do have a son who is a Capricorn. You are clearing that up. I'm guessing. What's his name? I need to know his name or at least his first initial. Okay. So the Capricorn that is not your son. So if I ask specifically about him, I don't think any of your son's energy is going to come in. I'm just going to be asking simply for romantic energies. Badger is your nickname. Okay, I'll just call you Badger. I'll call you whatever you want me to call you, girl. You can call me Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me Al. Call me Al. Actually, don't call me Al, but that's a good song. You can call me Sophie. But I heard that song at a bar the other night, and I was like, oh, I love this song. All right. Initial is S. And what's your sign, girl? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is S really in love? Or, do you want me to ask what his intentions are? Or if he's in love with you? That's two different questions. Or we can do this. We can do my OG romance spread. I can get his thoughts, his feelings, and his intentions towards you. You want to do that? I think that would get to the nitty gritty. No! Me too. I love that song. I hadn't heard it in hella days, so I started dancing. My friend was just like, oh, girl. There she goes, dancing again. No one else is. Does anyone else do that? Sometimes, like, if I hear a song I like and I'm at a bar and there's no dance floor or anything, I'll just get up and dance. Like, I don't care if I look a fool. At least I'm happy, right? Your birthday's Monday. Well, happy early birthday to you, Badger. Scorpio is one of my favorite signs. My two favorite signs. Can you guess the other one? I'm an Aquarius. I have two favorite signs, Scorpio and another sign. And actually two. I'd say three. Top three. Scorpio is for sure top two. The nitty gritty. All right, let's do it. Angels, messengers, and spirits. What are S's thoughts, feelings? What the hell? Stop spamming caps? This is what I am talking about, girl. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. For Nightbot being that way. I'm like, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? Nightbot. So I don't know if I want to keep this Nightbot. Sorry about that, girl. Don't feel like you said or did anything wrong, because you did not. Nightbot, cool it. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Badger? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Badger? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Badger? It's like, how does Nightbot know it? But like, okay. Using caps does not bother me. Using emojis doesn't bother me. You know what bothers me, Nightbot? When people spam the chat. How come you never get people when people do that? Huh? Freaking night. Anyway, angels, messengers, and spirit. What are S's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Badger? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Badger? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Badger? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Badger? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Badger? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Badger? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What are S's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Badger? Okay, we have the Devil, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, and Two of Wands reversed. So he's a Capricorn. Interesting, we got the Devil, but the Devil came up in your column here. You definitely feel a strong attachment to him. At this point, you asked if he is in love with you, as he says. I hate to say it, but this doesn't look like love to me. This looks more like lust with this Queen of Wands right here. At this point, and the Knight of Cups reversed in the feelings department, the feelings column. I think he wants there to be more of a solid foundation between the two of you with this Ace of Pentacles reversed, but there's some decision that he's been like putting off when it comes to the two of you. That he's not. Scorpios are tough. Scorpios are not. Capricorns are tough. Because I was gonna say they're the goat, right? They're the goat, and they're climbing the mountain, slow and steady, climbing the mountain, and they get really high. I have no doubt he's probably a successful guy. He's probably very smart. He's, at least I know he's a very hard worker. And if he's not working hard right now, he has in the past. The thing about goats, the thing about Capricorns is they're very afraid of falling in love. They're afraid of the surrender of falling off the mountain, right? They're afraid of surrendering in general to a lot of things that they can't control. They are kind of very controlling. I think all three of the earth signs are very controlling. Capricorns more so with their own life than with others. Virgos, I feel more with others. But with Capricorns, I feel like they're very much, they want to be in control. What's going on within their psyche, their emotions, their mind. And I do feel like he's definitely got physical desire for you. Scorpios, well, she's a Scorpio. So, and Scorpio men can be tough, I will say. And some Scorpio women, dead ass, I love y'all, but I feel like every sign can be tough, honestly. I'm an Aquarius. We're tough. We're tough. We might be the toughest. In fact, I even saw a survey that found that the Aquarius had the highest number of single people at any one time. I'm like, cool. Yeah, no, we're tough. We like Aquarius dudes. We talk Aquarius dudes are tough. And it's funny. I don't think I have like any Aquarius dudes that come to my channel. It's very rare. Very girlfriend. Okay. He's had a hard life. The idea of a healthy relationship is new. He's not working hard at all. I know all about Capricorns. They must be in control. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's going on. Yeah. So I will tell, I mean, the attraction is real. There is a connection there. You're not imagining anything. It's not a one-way street, by any stretch of the imagination. You're both. I feel bad for those who have to deal with me. Yeah, low-key girl, me too. I know I'm not the easiest, when it comes to romance, for sure. Capricorn is tough. Yeah, they're very lovable though, aren't they? Like I said, they're usually really successful, driven. They know what they want, but they're definitely afraid of letting go of control. And when you fall in love, that's the first thing you've got to do. Surrender. And the opposite of love is fear, right? So if he's not allowing himself to fall, he's fearful. And yeah, I mean, the fact that he's in a relationship is holding him back. But there's also the emotional aspect. We are. Oh yeah. We're about our work ethic. We're about, if an Aquarius does something, we do it right. You know, we're really into exemplifying excellence, into being the very best. Yeah, that no one ever was. I think Aquarius are like, that's really important to me, is like being respected in my field, being seen as a leader in my field, possibly, or at least getting to that point. We're like the Oprahs of the world, you know. He told me he's in love with me. Yeah, you told me that. And you wanted to verify whether he was or not. Didn't ask or inquire. He's struggling with it, and he told me this unprovoked. Should the second question we ask be, was he being truthful when he told you he loved you? I mean, we don't have to ask that, but I'm really curious. Is this infatuation or is this love? He's in a trauma bond relationship. She refused to let go, and she's threatening to self-harm. Oh, jeez. Ugh. Yeah. That's difficult. It did come to my mind though, Badger, and my guides have been telling me that if something comes to my mind, say it. I do hope he's not lying about that. I hope that there's not something else keeping him together in that relationship. Not like I want him to be in a trauma bonded relationship, but I have seen people use that as an excuse to get their fill from two different places. I hate to put it that way, but I've seen that happen. And I just don't want that to happen with you. I don't think you want that to happen with you. Excuse me. Sorry to blow my nose. I should have muted. Sorry. But I don't want, I want to feel like he's being totally forthright with you. And I'm just, I don't know. I feel like I'm not reading enough truth from him. I do feel infatuation, but I also want to know how honest he's being in every sense. About the love thing, about his trauma bonded relationship apparently, her apparently threatening self-harm. Here's the thing, I've actually been with a guy who said he was with a woman who was doing those things, and she wasn't doing those things. He was just making it seem like I need another ship to jump to. I don't love her. It turned out he did. He loved both of us. So, I just don't want to see that happen with you. Nobody across the board being best in the business. My daughter is an Aquarius. Oh, thank you, Badger. Yeah, I mean that I'm very proud of what I do, and I do. There are definitely a lot of people online and out offline tarot readers that I really admire and look up to. It's interesting doing what I do though, because I don't have direct like colleagues to cohort to convert with and talk to and compare things to. But yeah, no, the goal is always excellence with Aquarius. Your daughter's an Aquarius. Is she a January or February Aquarius? All my favorite writers are Aquariuses. Like all my favorite intellectuals, philosophers, all Aquarius. James Joyce, Toni Morrison, Charles Dickens, Alice Walker. Who else we got? Virginia Woolf, Lord Byron. I'm a nerd. I like to read. I studied English in college, and I found in my studies, I'm like, oh my god, all my favorite writers are all Aquariuses. This is so interesting. We're like just on the same page. I'm right there with you on that one. I think he fears having no one being alone, so he doesn't let go of her. I think that's part of it too. Yeah, he doesn't have an example of a positive relationship. I know for a fact but okay, so you know for a fact she's 30. Okay, just wanted to make sure how well you knew the truth of things. So we know that she is threatening that. That sucks. That really sucks. But yeah, it's not all, I fear he may be trying to make it sound like this relationship is all terrible, but I feel like there's also something more to it, and I think it's exactly what you think you hit the nail on the head there, is he just feels being alone, so he won't let go of her. He's too afraid to even jump ship towards you, because he's unsure of how you will react to his. How long have y'all been dating? Your daughter's the 9th. That's a great birthday. February 9th. I've met some cool people on the 9th. I think that's Charles Dickens' birthday, I want to say. Yeah, really, really cool people. I don't have any kids myself, but I've known people in California to actually time their children's births so they can choose. They're like, I want to pick and choose like what my kid's sign is going to be. I'm going to conceive in this month, so my kid will be a Libra. Like picking 9 months before to conceive so you can like choose your kid's sign. Crazy stuff. But I thought of it actually when I was a kid. When I was a child, I thought of this. I'm like, if I ever have kids, I'm gonna conceive my kid 9 months before a certain date so I can choose like a Libra kid or another Aquarius, like a little Aquarius. Like, and then I read somewhere that it's a thing. It's definitely a thing. People do that. I don't know. I'm sure people actually have been doing that for a while. I'm sure more since birth control has been introduced to the world, but I'm sure people have started doing that. The more control we have over our fertility, the more we can control specificities like that. That may sound crazy, but low-key, I mean, no offense to any of the Pisceans out there, but I wouldn't want a Pisces kid. I know they'd be very difficult for me to deal with just because I'm an Aquarius, and I don't know. Just there's certain signs that I could be wrong. Since January, and she knows about you. Oy vey, okay. She knows about you. That's messy. I mean, it's not messy. It is what it is. And I assume that's why she's doing the whole threat of self-harm thing. What? I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I'm not trying to cut you off or like cut this short. But what was your second? The only reason why I want to move on to the second question is because I'm seeing my internet data is going low and I'm getting worried I'm gonna get kicked offline and owe you a reading. I want to get to the next question. What's your next question, love? I did that. I had to have a Capricorn sun. Shut up, Badger. That's crazy. That's so cool. That's so wildly cool that you legit did that. Because I've never actually met someone who did that. I've just read about women doing that, couples doing that, women doing that. That is so cool. You wanted a Capricorn sun. You know you like Capricorns. You know you get along with them. You know you can deal with one very well. That's awesome. You're the first person I've met who timed their pregnancy to have a specific sign. That is so cool. You're cool. You're very cool, Badger. Very cool. Oh my god, the jujitsu studio across the street is so loud. There's a little kids jujitsu studio across the street from my house, and they get really loud. These little kids, they're so cute. Badger, let's get to your second question, girl. Because I don't want to get knocked. I'm seeing my data is getting low for some reason. Okay, now we're getting a little back up there. But let's get to your second question. See what we can get to here. Are Michael and I done? Have we reached our end, or just end of this chapter? Is this someone who you've been seeing long term? Angels, messengers, and spirit guide. And what's his sign? Yeah, they do this chanting stuff. I'm sure you've heard them. Maybe you're hearing them on here, but they're just like, it's cute. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are Michael and Badger done? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are Michael and Badger actually done? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are Michael and Badger actually done? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are Michael and Badger actually done? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are Michael and Badger done? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are Michael and Badger really done? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are Michael and Badger really done? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are Michael and Badger really done? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are Michael and Badger really done? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Are Michael and Badger really done? Virgo, Scorpio, Virgo. Okay. I'm sorry about the choppy interwebs. I'm hoping that my audio is all succinct and clear for you. Okay, we have the Moon, Four of Swords reversed, Ace of Wands, Page of Swords reversed, and the Star reversed. The Star reversed. I mean, there's still something. There's still something there with this Ace of Wands. How long have the two of you been together? I don't think that this is just the end of a chapter. With this Star reverse, I feel like there's a lot. There's like a deficit of hope in this connection, for this connection. He's just both, it may not just be him, it might be you, are both not putting in really the mental energy necessary for fixing this. It might be him, it might be you, it might be both of you. I'm not sure, but there's someone who's not putting in the effort that could be made to salvage this. It is salvageable. It is something that's salvageable, I feel, but I feel like there's something also very real about this too, love. And Spirit is saying they really want you to, with this Four of Swords reverse, they really want you to, 9 years. Long time. It's a long time. Yeah, you know that. Okay. Yeah, they really want you to take a serious step back here and really meditate on whether this is something you want to continue going forth with. There's a lot of depth to this connection. 9 years. There's something very solid. There's a lot of solid aspects to the connection, but there's something about either both of you or one of you just not being on board anymore. It could very well be both of you. You know better than me. But I feel like if you take a step back over the past 2 years, that's really difficult. And yeah, that's really difficult for you and for him. And Spirit is saying, you know, if you seriously really wanted to salvage this connection, you could, but it's gonna take a lot of determination, a lot of work, a lot of communication between the two of you. Yeah, a lot of communication between the two of you here, and like really wanting to put forth the effort that's needed to repair a connection that's been going on not just for that long, but where you guys have been through a lot together, like, because you have. I mean, granted, you know, if you've been together for 9 years, it's kind of understood that you've been through a lot of ups and downs, but the jail thing is something that's really trying, very difficult. That's gonna put a lot of challenges between you, unfortunately. So my answer is, I guess you could say this. I don't want to say it's just the end of a chapter. I feel like it's deeper than that. It doesn't have to be the end if you don't want it to be, is basically what it is. If you don't want this to be the end, it doesn't have to be the end. You could really try and make it work. But there are a lot of very real obstacles regarding this connection, is the problem. Can you overcome them? Yes, but it would take a lot. I don't want to say more willpower than you have, because I don't know how much you have, but it is saying it would take a whole lot of work and motivation and determination and focus. So you've got to really step back. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but Spirit is saying it's time for you to take a step back and really assess, is this the one you want? The one okay, he is the one. Has been the moment I saw him. Okay. Yeah, continue really thinking about it, because there's a lot of potential. There's a lot of potential to make this work. It's going to be a lot of work. Like I'm repeating myself. It is going to be a lot. Not all is lost here. With this Ace of Wands right in the center, but there are a lot of very real obstacles that have been there and may come into the picture again that I think you can overcome. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot I feel that needs to be repaired. Yes, that's what jail, yeah, jail forces separation and ability to communicate. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So there's a lot I'm sure that maybe became broken when he was incarcerated, but it's not like this, or lost. I think it's maybe a better word than broken. Um, yeah, I feel like this is really deep too. I feel like this might be a someone who you've had past lives with as well. I do get that feeling. This is an old connection. I don't believe in twin flames. Please trust and believe. I do not believe in twin flames. I think that's a very toxic notion to think that, oh, if two people are supposed to work together, then they're going to have run into a lot of difficulty, or that you should put up with someone's um, bad behavior because they're supposed to be in your life. I don't believe in that. I don't believe he's behaving badly. I think that he is, he does get misguided, misled sometimes, and I think that you're a powerhouse for him. You're someone he definitely loves and cares for, and I think some of that got, it's inevitable that it's going to get messed with along the way. You know, if someone's incarcerated, because like any kind of distance is going to create that, but if someone's put in prison, it's going to create even more of that. And I feel like you can work through that. Absolutely. Girl, I say that all the time. I say that all the time. Nothing good comes easy. Everything that's ever been worth having in my life took work. Um, not hard, not like you shouldn't have to deal with, like, actually, I was talking about Oprah. As Oprah said, love is not supposed to hurt. Love, you shouldn't deal with pain or abuse from anyone, but love does take work. Everything takes work. I often see that in the relationships that I see like not working out, and I'll tell people like, look, I'm sorry, it's usually someone not willing to put in the work, and I feel in this situation that both of you are willing to and happy to, and it is going to take a lot of focus and a lot of work, but I feel like it's in you. You got it. You got this within you. And thank you. I'm glad to hear I rule. That always pumps me up. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, Summer. And again, happy early birthday if I don't see you before now on your birthday. Happy early birthday. Let's see, what date is that? Let's see, today is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, the 13th of November. Very fun fact, the most common birthday on the planet is November 14th, because it's exactly 9 months after Valentine's Day. So I guess you're a Valentine's Day baby. I always think of that when I meet November 14th, 13th, 15th babies. I'm like, oh, cute, you're Valentine's Day baby. Feeling the love. Oh, whoa, kids are screaming at that jujitsu studio. All right, I'm going to do a last call for all donations. If anyone's got any last, what's going on here? Call for a donation. If anyone's got any last minute burning questions, now would be the time to make it. I think I'm going to be on tomorrow. Like I said, I've got a class until 3 in the city, but I don't think we're having that big thing till next week. I'm really actually worried about that. I'm not worried about it. The freaking president's coming to town. So, but they're closing off 2 lanes of the Bay Bridge. I mean, can you believe that? That'd be like closing off lanes on the Brooklyn Bridge. I guess it's insane. He's been in jail since June. He gets out. So, he's currently in jail. Okay. He's a good guy. He doesn't do bad things to other people. Just makes dumb choices. That's totally the vibe I got, girl. Because I've worked with a lot of people who are with people currently in prison and or have been in prison, and I often like will feel the vibes like, ooh, this person is bad. They're going to continue to do bad things. I not once got that vibe from him. I just got someone who sometimes makes not the best choice, who can be misled sometimes by others. He's not a bad person by any means. I often get like messages like this person's like stay away from this person, they're bad. Like, I never got anything like that. You are, yeah, you are a Valentine's Day baby. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Ew! God damn it. Freaking Nightbot! Okay, I need to, like, spend some time with Nightbot tonight moderating this guy, because no, this is stupid. You did not need to have all your messages deleted. Why did Nightbot even do that? You're mistaken. Stop spamming caps. You're a good girl. I guess they don't like caps. They've been banning, not banning, but like just like being like giving people warnings all over the place, and it's turning me off. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, no, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He just makes some not the best choices sometimes, but not a bad guy by any means. No bad intention. Yeah, Valentine's Day baby for sure. And he gets out in January. I know I'm not the one waiting, but it's just a couple months away. Just a couple months away, and you guys can start working on things. I mean, of course, I fully encourage you guys to start working on things now, or as soon as you can. But, yeah, a couple months, thing. Month and a half. Month and a couple weeks. What do we got? A couple more weeks of November. It's rough, I know. I don't know, I've never been there, but I can imagine it's freaking rough. You got a lot of love for that man, and he's got a lot of love for you, and yeah, nothing worth good. Nothing good ever comes easy. Everything good takes work. Everything worth having takes work. Last call for any and all donations that you guys have tonight. Like I said, I'm going to try to be on again tomorrow. I have work till 3, so I'll probably be on around like more like evening time tomorrow, which I think is good. I think a lot of y'all prefer more evening time, but I could be wrong. I will enjoy. You're going to the mountains. Oh, wonderful. Enjoy your time in the mountains. And you're so welcome. Yes, I will kiss the babies. Okay, I will keep them close. Absolutely. They were being crazy tonight. Wrangling the critters around. They get crazy, yeah, around like 5 p.m. They're just like, what? I need to feed. Well, that's lovely that you're going to be going to the mountains. I hope you have a wonderful time. Get in touch with nature. Surround yourself with nature and the serenity of that. Mountains. All right. I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all so much. Like I said, if anyone's